Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Tour with Galore. And this time, me and my family are taking y'all to New York. Okay, so before I hop into things, let me just give y'all a little disclaimer, okay? So as y'all can tell by the video, there's no sunshine when she's gone. I'm just playing. But for real, this trip did happen in the middle of the winter. So unfortunately, I did not get too many clips of like sunshines and rainbows and all that good stuff. But we did not let that stop us from having a good time, okay? Okay. We flew into LGA. My sister picked us up, drove us over to our Airbnb. We stayed in West New York, New Jersey, which was only about 15-20 minutes from the airport. Real smooth little drive. And as soon as we checked in, we dropped our bags off and headed straight back to Times Square because, again, hello, we're on vacation. We're here for a good time and not a long time, okay? Apparently, I was so excited to get back to Times Square that I low-key forgot to record the inside of the Airbnb. But that's okay because I will show y'all a little bit of the selfies and clips I took later on. So the first stop was the Roosevelt Island tram, as y'all can see here, so we can get a couple of views of NYC from up top. But as y'all can see, Mother Nature had other plans. She quite literally tried to rain on our parade. But again, we didn't let that stop us, okay? I personally still really enjoy getting to see New York City from the sky, basically. And now that brings us to our first stop and my favorite stop, New York City Cannabis Company. And you know, your girl cannot be in no legal state without doing a little gardening, wink, wink. Now, this dispensary was pretty big and looked pretty much how you would expect a dispensary to look. It was bright and clean, cute. I really liked the vibes. The prices were decent, nothing too crazy. What I would expect in New York. But yeah, I definitely would say if you're into gardening, you got to stop by, check them out. And you already know after that what time it was. We decided to walk around. We stopped in a couple little shops and whatnot, but we had to go find the food, okay? Because you know your girl be hungry. So we let TikTok decide our fate. We tried Crab House NYC, and by the looks of it, it's a pretty popular restaurant because the line was wrapped around the block. I am only going to give them a 5 out of 10 stars. Unfortunately, I did not like the ginger glaze stuff that they serve on all of their meat, but it's an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Again, the vibes were cool. Can't complain. Definitely try them out. So after quite literally eating all I can freaking eat, it was time to walk that ish off, and we headed back to Times Square. So we wrapped up the first night by doing a little bit more sightseeing. We stopped in a couple more stores, did some more shopping. We got to see some street dancers doing their thing, how they do it when they do it, okay? Like I said, I pretty much enjoyed myself beyond what I could imagine the first night. So let me just go ahead and take y'all over to day 2. So day 2 started off a little differently. Instead of driving over to the city, we decided to act like some real New Yorkers and take the ferry from New Jersey to Manhattan. So day 2's itinerary was filled with museums, artwork, and interactive experiences. First, we stopped at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Unfortunately, I did lose most of the footage from inside, but if you do want to see what one of those museums is like, definitely check out my Tennessee vlog because I got way more content when we went there. Next up is my favorite stop of like the entire trip, Enter NYC, which I just found out has actually closed since we visit, and it honestly makes me a little sad because this place truly is one of a kind. The best way I can describe it is whimsical. Like every room you stepped into felt like you were stepping into like a whole different world. There were so many lights and sounds and things you can play with. It honestly felt like you were in somebody's imagination. And if you ever had the chance to visit, you know exactly what I mean. Now, y'all know I could not leave New York without some pizza, okay? So we stopped at Lucia Pizza in Soho, and baby, it did not disappoint. After that, we had to make another very important stop, another dispensary. This time we stopped at Dagmar Cannabis in Soho. And I honestly like this dispensary a lot more than New York Cannabis Company simply because it gave off a cute little cozy bookstore vibe. And I loved it. So then the munchies start kicking in and it was time to go eat, okay? So we had dinner at Little Ruby's Cafe, which is an Australian restaurant. And let me tell y'all, that pasta was good as hell. And you gotta try the espresso martini, okay? 8 out of 10 stars. And that pretty much wraps up day 2. Okay, y'all, so it's officially our last day in New York. So we started the day off with a Statue of Liberty sightseeing cruise. And let me tell y'all something, this cruise was just so fun. The best part about it all was the open bar and the dance floor. Your girl had a couple drinks and started to let loose. Who will always be there. So yeah, even though it might have been a little cold outside, those drinks warmed your girl right on up. So after all that fun we had on the cruise, we headed over to Little Chinatown. Because this would not be a family vacation of mine without stopping to do some shopping for like the 50th time, okay? So while we were in Little Chinatown, I decided to stop in this crepe shop that I seen. And if you know me, you know I will kill for a crepe, okay? And this place has so many different options, from sweet crepes to other desserts like macarons, juices, smoothies. They even had savory crepes, which is something I've never really seen before. But honestly, anything you can name it, they probably had it, okay? But I decided to go with the good old Oreo Dream crepe. And honestly, y'all, I just have to show y'all how mesmerizing it was just looking at them make this thing. Like, mwah, pure perfection. And yeah, I did devour that in like 3 seconds. Okay, don't judge me. So y'all already know what time it was. It was time to walk that ish off. So we decided to head over to the World Trade Center. This place was just so big and beautiful and just bright. It gave me such like futuristic vibes, honestly. We walked around the Oculus, popped in a few stores, did a little bit more shopping, of course. And then we followed the tunnel over to the 9/11 Memorial. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, this was an experience that really made me just want to stop and just take everything all in. I definitely recommend this to anybody that's planning on visiting New York. So this brings me to our last stop, Teardrop. So we decided to wrap up the day at Brookville Place Mall, where we did, of course, even more shopping and grabbed a bite to eat before heading home. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching and catch y'all on the next trip. Peace. I don't play with that, but she a childish. I can turn on my for that.